Every time I upload a YouTube short, I get millions of views and earn hundreds of dollars, and I want to help you achieve the same. I've condensed all of my experience with YouTube shorts into one viral framework, and it all starts with the most crucial step: selecting the right niche. One of the most common mistakes I see beginners make is choosing a low-performing niche. Don't start creating content around popular but oversaturated niches like funny football moments, wholesome shorts with AI voiceovers. Would you rather challenges or life-saving hacks? If you do, you'll likely get zero views because these niches are flooded with duplicates. Now, don't get me wrong, sometimes you might get lucky, but we don't want to rely on luck. We want a calculated approach that almost guarantees your video will go viral when you hit upload. To achieve this, you need to pick your niche using one of three strategies. The first strategy is niche arbitrage. This involves taking an existing viral niche from another platform that hasn't yet been tapped into on YouTube Shorts. I found a viral niche on TikTok, started creating content for YouTube, and it blew up. The second strategy is niche innovation. Here you take an already popular niche and put your own spin on it. This method worked for me when I combined elements from two different viral shorts to create something unique. For example, I showed football players competing with a simple scoreboard at the top, and this niche earned my channel over 100 million views and thousands of dollars. The third strategy is niche search. Simply scroll through YouTube Shorts until you find a niche that's going viral but isn't yet saturated, meaning there aren't more than 5 channels consistently posting in that niche. For instance, about 4 months ago, I discovered a channel with fewer than 10,000 subscribers that had no competition. Back then, a few other channels joined the trend, and they all benefited from the wave of popularity. However, now that the niche is saturated, it's much harder for new channels to succeed. So with this strategy, you need a bit of luck to catch these channels just as they're beginning to go viral. Now that you know how to choose a viral niche, it's crucial to understand the YouTube Shorts algorithm. When you first upload a short, the algorithm shows it to a small audience, usually between 100 to 4,000 viewers. This initial group is where YouTube gathers its first data on your short's engagement to determine if it's a high performer. When you hear engagement, you might think of likes, comments, and subscribers. But what if I told you that's not what the algorithm actually prioritizes? Instead, it focuses primarily on watch time. Don't get me wrong, lots of likes, comments, and subscribers do indicate that a short has performed well. However, after uploading over 200 YouTube Shorts, I found no direct correlation between these metrics and the total views a short receives. This is because YouTube's main goal is to keep viewers on the platform for as long as possible. The longer people stay on YouTube, the more ads they can run and the more revenue they generate. Now, let's go back to the 24-hour performance graph. Based on the watch time data collected from the first group of viewers, your short can take one of two paths. If it didn't perform well in terms of watch time, it will likely flatline and not reach a wider audience. However, if your short did well, it will be pushed to a larger audience, typically between 1,000 to 10,000 viewers. If it continues to have high watch time during the second push, your short could go viral within just a few days. This pattern of getting 1 or 2 pushes into the shorts feed within the first 24 hours is common, and it's something I observe every time I start a new shorts channel. The success of your short hinges on how well it performs during these initial pushes. If your short isn't getting even a single push into the feed, it's likely because your niche is too saturated and you may need to revisit your niche selection. As you can see, the algorithm rewards shorts with high watch time. I see so many creators consistently making content with low watch times, and they never go viral, leaving them wondering why. That's why I'm going to tell you exactly how to create viral content that will almost guarantee you go viral. I've produced some of the most viral shorts on YouTube across different accounts and in various niches. The key to going viral as quickly as possible is to steal like an artist, and this approach actually works. For instance, remember how I mentioned earlier that I took a niche from TikTok and brought it over to YouTube Shorts? Well, my first 3 video topics were directly inspired by that account, and the results were phenomenal. Think about it, there's no reason why a piece of content that's already viral won't work for you too if you execute it well. When you're creating your first short, I recommend studying the piece of content you're drawing inspiration from and taking notes on these 5 key components. Keywords. What keywords are they using? What clips are they featuring? Video flow. How do they maintain a smooth flow in the video with graphics, video cuts, and visual effects? Script. Does the video have a script? If so, pay attention to the first sentence, the flow of the script, and the main talking points. Sound effects. What sound effects are they using and how frequently do they occur? Music style. What style of music are they using to set the tone? The notes you take on these 5 components will serve as a blueprint for creating your first short. However, let me be clear, I'm not telling you to copy another creator's content word for word. Use these notes as a foundation to craft your own unique short. One crucial rule to follow when creating your first short is to make it as long as possible, up to 59 seconds. Trust me on this because I learned this lesson the hard way. I initially thought that by creating more shorts, I'd have a higher chance of going viral. But it wasn't until I experimented with longer shorts that I realized this is actually the key to going viral, and the results in my view counts made it clear. If this doesn't quite make sense, just remember YouTube's main goal, keeping viewers on the platform as long as possible. So, if your short keeps viewers watching for an average of 12.5 seconds versus 45 seconds, which one do you think YouTube will show to more viewers? The answer is obvious, right? Now, let's go back to the 5 critical components I mentioned earlier. I'm going to give you all the tools and the mindset you need to transform your notes into a high-performing short. Starting with component 1, video clips. Use the keywords you identified in your notes to search for clips on YouTube and other platforms. To download any video from YouTube, I recommend using a website called Cobalt. It's free, doesn't bombard you with ads, and works seamlessly. If you need to download TikTok videos, I suggest using a Google Chrome extension that speeds up the process. Next, component 2, video flow. Based on your notes, try to replicate the video style you observed. If the video you're emulating has fast-paced editing with cuts every 3 seconds, do the same. This editing style likely targets a specific audience that requires that level of engagement to stay interested. To edit your videos, I recommend using CapCut if you're looking for a free editor. However, if you're willing to invest some money, Adobe Premiere Pro is a great option. Component 3, voiceover. To analyze their script in detail, use a script downloader to get their script in text form. Pay close attention to the first sentence, the hook, because it's crucial to capturing your audience's attention. Try to take inspiration from how they crafted their hook and use your notes to outline the main talking points in a similar flow to keep the content engaging. Once you've written your script, it's time to generate your voiceover. I recommend using 11 Labs for your voiceovers, and be sure to avoid the generic AI voices that you often hear on everyone else's feed. 11 Labs offers a wide variety of voice options that will help you stand out from the crowd. For component 4, sound effects. Find sound effects similar to those you noted by searching for them on YouTube and then downloading them. Lastly, component 5, music. Match the vibe of your music to the example content you're following. If the original content uses a fast-paced track, find something with a similar tempo and energy. It's crucial that you try to match every edit to the example content when creating your own short. Now, let's talk about how you can monetize your shorts channel. There are 3 main methods to monetize, and the first is by opening a merch store. For example, this football channel, they could have opened a merch store selling football jerseys and prominently displayed the store link across their channel. Notice how concise their store link is. It includes the channel name, which serves as the brand, followed by a .store domain, clearly indicating that they're selling something. It's not a long, confusing link with no meaning. This is where today's sponsor comes in, .store domains. This is the same domain extension used by creators like Dude Perfect, Zach King, and many others to sell their merch. A .store domain can help you boost sales by driving 87% more traffic and doubling your search visibility. The second method for monetizing your shorts channel is through ad revenue. To start earning ad revenue, you'll need to join the YouTube Partner Program. To qualify, you must gain 10 million views and 1,000 subscribers within a 90-day period. Once you're in the program, you'll get paid a rate for every 1,000 views, known as your RPM, revenue per mil. My RPM across different channels has ranged from as low as 1 cent to as high as 5 cents depending on the audience. One important thing to be aware of is YouTube's reused content policy. This policy ensures that content lacking significant value-added editing isn't eligible for monetization. For example, you can't simply download podcast clips, add gameplay footage, and subtitles that doesn't qualify as value-added editing. So, it's crucial to keep this policy in mind when creating your content. However, if you follow the 3 niche finding methods I mentioned earlier, you shouldn't have any issues with this policy. If you have any questions about it, feel free to ask in the comments below. The third method of monetizing your shorts channel is by starting a long-form channel. But I don't mean uploading long-form videos on your existing shorts channel, doing that would likely lead to poor results. Instead, create a separate YouTube channel where you document your journey of going viral on shorts. Now, let's talk about YouTube analytics. Using the data in your YouTube studio is crucial for understanding how to increase your views and why you might not be going viral. However, with so much data available, it's easy to get overwhelmed. The key metrics you should focus on are swipe-through rate and average view duration, or watch time. Here's how to interpret these stats. If your short has a swipe-through rate below 70%, it means it's not capturing viewers' attention effectively. In this case, you need to revisit and improve the hook of your video. To do this, ensure that both the video topic and context are clearly communicated within the first 5 seconds. For average view duration or watch time, if it's below 40 seconds for a 59-second short, you need to work on your pacing and editing throughout the entire video. To get a better understanding of where improvements are needed, refer to your audience retention graphs. If you notice any sharp drops in viewership, analyze what happened at those points in your video. Was there a part that could have been cut because it was boring or irrelevant? These are the types of questions you should be asking yourself. If after reviewing your short you're confident that you've nailed the hook, editing, and pacing, then it's time to check your title and description for relevant keywords. Using the right keywords is essential to help YouTube understand who to push your content to, especially if your channel is new. For new channels, YouTube doesn't yet know what audience to serve your content to, so keywords play a crucial role in getting your videos in front of the right viewers. Additionally, if you're starting a new channel, make sure you've been active on it for at least 1 week before uploading any shorts. I've noticed that if you open a brand new account and immediately upload a short, you often get no views, and in some cases your channel might be flagged as spam and removed. So, consider having an aged account as essential for getting views. One topic that's rarely discussed is knowing when to give up on a niche. It's important to maximize your time by focusing on content that will generate income and attract attract views. With this in mind, I recommend posting 5 different shorts over a 5-day period, leaving at least 12 hours between each upload. After these 5 days, if you see consistent views across all 5 shorts, then keep uploading. However, if your views look inconsistent like this, it's time to stop and reassess. At the end of the day, you need to understand that YouTube is a fair platform. If you upload engaging content in an unsaturated niche, you will go viral. The only time you start seeing inconsistent views is when you venture into saturated niches. That's why it's crucial to go back to the beginning of this video and really master the process of selecting a viral niche. The truth behind this framework is that it took me 24 shorts before I had my first viral hit, and I uploaded another 200 shorts before I fully understood the framework I've shared with you in this video. Yes, this video provides the exact viral framework I follow when starting a new channel, but it will take time to learn how to apply it successfully. Just as it did for me, it took over 200 shorts. If you're new to creating shorts, don't expect your first upload to get millions of views. It actually takes time to learn how to create high-quality content, and this is a difficult mindset to adopt. I remember when I uploaded my first short, I was convinced it was the best thing ever and that it was bound to go viral. But looking back now, I can clearly see why it didn't take off. What I can assure you is that if you rewatch this video and really study what I've shared, the number of shorts you'll need to upload before mastering how to go viral will be much less than it was for me. The best part is that once you learn how to go viral, you can apply this skill to any niche on any platform. This is a valuable skill that you can take to any business, helping them gain attention through short-form content. Remember, we're in the attention economy, where the more views you get, the more attention you attract, and attention translates to sales. I'll see you in my next video, where I'll put this framework to the test by giving it to a complete beginner who has never tried YouTube Shorts before. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it.